Quite a story from our correspondent, Sarah Ayeku, and she's here with us to shed more light on this story. Sarah, I can imagine, because while the report was rolling off, you are, expressing your concerns, telling us exactly what the people are, contending with. But when you were there and you saw the issues, and it's all about land dispute, does it really hold any water? What can you tell us?
And so, first off, right, when we talk about land issues, we also need to understand that this is a community where land has become gold. Land is now at a cost of lives. So what I tried to do with the story is highlight the human cost, to this dispute. This is a decade. They've been on this for decades. We're not talking just 10 years. They've been on this for decades. Going back to the 1950s, they've been having this back and forth as to laying claims on lands. This community comes up with, that's my land. Then the other community comes up with, no, that's my land. As a matter of fact, you find one community having 2 to 3 names, depending on who you're speaking with. So if you're speaking with those from Ifon, they will tell you this is Ahorafi. When you speak with, it's the name of the community, okay. Ahorafi. Okay. When you speak with someone from Ilobu, they will tell you, that same place is called Ilobu. And so we were a bit confused when we went to, so we tried to balance the story. We went to Ifon, spoke with them. They told us their own side of the story. However, we didn't even know that at some point, they were the ones that instigated the latest attack. Like they started the latest attack, which happened in April. When we got to Ilobu, they also said, it was the other party that started the crisis. We got to Erin, they also, had their own side of the story. And so it boils down to how a community or 3 communities that we had expected would be brothers or neighbors at the very least would come to the table and take the path of peace instead of counting this human loss. Aside the human cost, you also have properties worth millions. It was during the fasting period, that this happened. That's this latest attack happened. And for most of them, they still have that. They were still carrying that hurt in their hearts. They just could not let go. Even though this had happened, close to a month ago, they just could not let go of the hurt they're feeling. And it just speaks to the fact that successive governments, have failed to address the issues. And I'm going right there because if the governments are yet to address these issues, what is the hope that this matter will be addressed? Because I understand a committee has been set up to address this matter. What is what optimistic value or what optimism do you have in this issue? To tell you the truth, I'm trying really hard to be optimistic with this 100-man committee. Initially, when this 100-man committee was constituted, various parties came up with concerns as to, there's someone from Erin that is not supposed to be on the panel. There's someone from this particular community that is not supposed to be on the panel. They feel like this person's would be, biased, in coming up with a resolution that will placate the 3 committees. So we're hoping that when they eventually bring out a white paper or a resolution, it will be able to appeal to these communities, hopefully.
Right. Hopefully at that, and let's hope that there will be an end to the situation in the communities concerned. Sarah Ayeku giving us updates. Thanks a lot for that there. And that's it on the news this hour. For more updates on the stories we are monitoring, remember you can check us on our website, tvcnews.tv. You can also follow us on all our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, and on X at TVC News NG. On YouTube, we're also live at TVC News Nigeria. Many thanks for watching. I am Esther Makwariola. On behalf of the team, have a pleasant night rest. Good night.